Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to talk about breathing, and this is such an automatic thing that most people don't even think about it and do it incorrectly. If you think about a good exercise session, you always think about good oxygenation of your muscles and organs. You can actually control how well your tissues are being oxygenated by the way you breathe. Breathing can be negatively influenced by one thing is talking too much, the other thing is stress. So we have to remember those two things. 80% of people don't breathe correctly. This is a huge number of people. So I think next time you sit down doing nothing, just think about the way you breathe. Breathing through nose and mouth differs significantly in terms of shallowness of the breath. And here, remember, you should never breathe through your mouth, only through your nose. Mouth is for eating, nose is for breathing. Breathing through the nose has got loads of physiological benefits. It positively affects the performance of the exercises, even energy after workouts. Also, the ability to metabolize fat. Most people breathe too much. This is so-called hyperventilation. And I'm going to repeat it again. Mouth were created to eat, nose to breathe. When you breathe through your mouth, the air bypasses some parts of the respiratory system and its roles. When we breathe through the nose, the air is humidified and it's warm before it reaches the lungs. And the tiny little hair that line your nose, they trap all the dust and other foreign particles, the pathogens. So it's sort of a pre-filter before it reaches your lungs. Nitric oxide is made by your nose and by your sinus membranes. So also when you breathe through your nose, some of it reaches your lungs, and this also lowers your blood pressure. And it also increases your lungs' oxygen absorbing capacity. It also kills all sorts of germs and bacteria. So really and truly, the nose sort of prevents you from getting sick too. And when you breathe through your mouth, none of these things happen. And remember, breathing through your mouth makes your heart rate and pulse go up. Now, when it comes to asthma, breathing through your nose helps it a lot, especially the one that is caused by exercise. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before, but I used to suffer from exercise-induced asthma. Every time I worked out really hard, I had some intensive training, which was almost every time, I always used to get an asthma attack. So I had to always take a short break just for me to start breathing normally. I didn't know why it was like that, and I didn't really sort of give it much thought. And because I hardly ever got an asthma attack, just like, in a daily life, apart from the exercise. So I've come across this article of Dr. Mercola when he was writing about asthma and exercise about maybe 6 months ago, something like that. And I decided to give it a go, because he was saying when you exercise, breathe through your nose. And he said, if you can't breathe through your nose, then you're exercising a little bit too much and you have to sort of slow down. And at the beginning it was very difficult for me, because we sort of like learn our ways when we exercise, and it's sort of difficult to change our patterns. But I managed to do that, and I started trying to breathe from my nose. Even when I was running, it was quite difficult, but slowly, every day or every time I went to the gym, I sort of increased it, and guess what? Asthma completely disappeared, and I was amazed by that, because I was like, this is such a simple thing to do. Just start breathing through your nose instead of your mouth, and then can change really a lot. So if you do suffer from asthma, and especially induced by exercise, try when you're working out, try to breathe through your nose, and I'm pretty sure it's going to help, because it changed my life and my workouts completely. Also, mouth breathing is associated with some other problems. If your child is breathing through your mouth, their face might develop slightly different. The face might be a little bit like longer. When you're breathing through your mouth, there's a greater loss of moisture in the mouth, and that means your oral hygiene isn't as good as it would be when you're breathing through your nose. When you're breathing through your mouth, there's also reduced oxygen to your brain, to your tissues, to any other organs. Breathing through your mouth also can cause poor concentration, ADHD in children, and even crooked teeth and allergies. So I hope this video was a little bit helpful for you guys, and those of you who suffer with asthma, definitely try breathing through your nose instead of your mouth, and I'm pretty sure it will make a difference, and let me know if it does. And thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.